So how to max your chances of making money with your SaaS slash and startup. That's the question of today. And so I'm going to share with you one of the framework that I use all the time to get this running. And I call this the strong neck. So what you need is what I call a strong neck. Boom. You need a strong neck. If you want to maximize your chances of getting money, you need a strong neck. And of course, NEC is this acronym that I've created, and it stands for, let me just lay it down like this, N-E-C-K. And N is the number one, is the network. So if you want to maximize your chances of getting money with your SaaS or service or business, you want to have a network, or you want to leverage your network. That's el número uno. The second one in the neck is, if you want to maximize your chances of getting money, you need to have experience. Boom. So if you have experience, you can leverage that into getting people to buy your product and services, because you'll talk from a point of authority. And then the third one in the neck is, you want to have a community. You can also call this an audience. Boom, that's your number 3. So you want to have access to a pool of people that you can connect with, that you can send messages with, and then they'll essentially give you their attention. And the last one, if you want to maximize your chances of getting money with your SaaS or startup or service, you want to have knowledge. I'm not sure on the spelling in here. That's the fourth one. So you need to know something. So let's just zoom out a little bit and represent this acronym. So if you want to maximize your chances of making money with a SaaS or startup or a business, if you want to maximize your chances, you have to have a strong neck. And what a strong neck is a strong network, a strong experience, a strong community, or a strong knowledge. These are not exclusive ors. You can have a combination of these two. So you could have a strong network plus a strong knowledge. You can have a strong community plus a strong expertise. And you can combine all these things. You can go even 3-dimension. You can have a strong network plus knowledge plus expertise, right? So you can combine these things. It doesn't have to be like one by one, but you need at least one of them. And obviously the ones that are really powerful is if you start with a network, because these are indirectly warm leads. So people trust you, then will be more willing to pay for your services or recommend you people who pay for your services. If you have an experience, then people will be willing to pay to have access to that shortcut of experience that you have. Community, obviously, audience, and then the knowledge. Now the next logical question I get from this is, what is the difference between experience and knowledge, right? So what is the difference between E and K? And they are different. Experience is not knowledge. Knowledge is not experience. And so the way I explain this is, you can be the best football commentator, but you can suck at playing football, right? You can be Michael Jordan of basketball, but you can suck at teaching basketball, right? And so the experience and the knowledge are not necessarily correlated. You can be extremely good at explaining things, you have a great pedagogy, and be terrible at executing it. And so typically, if you go to university, you'll see um, people who teach stuff that they don't necessarily do anymore, or they haven't done in some cases. And that's why I make a difference between experience and knowledge. And the reason why in the N.E.C. I bring the knowledge after the experience is because people tend to give you more attention and authority for the stuff that you've done as opposed to the stuff that you can teach. Hey, welcome to the session. And so try to position yourself on something you have experience with as opposed to knowledge with. You'll have more chances of getting people's attention with that. So that is the N.E.C. framework. So let me say it again. If you want to maximize your chances of making money with your SaaS or service or product or startup, make sure you have a strong N.E.C, a strong network, and or a strong experience, and or a strong community / audience, or a strong knowledge. That was for today's session. Drop your questions in the comments and see you tomorrow. I do lives every single day of the week at 11:30 a.m. EST. I'm the Startup Advisor, and see you on the next one. Boom.